Hey, if you guys, before I get on to my review of SummerSlam, I just want to say, if you guys are wondering, what happened to my Facebook, well, I deactivated it, alright? And why? Because everyone on there, for some reason, feels the need to be a massive fucking dickhead to me, alright? And it's been going on for too long to me, so I was like, fuck it. I'm deactivating Facebook. I'm not coming back for a while. So fuck Facebook, honestly, and fuck everyone treating me like shit on there. Fuck it. But if you wanted to leave a comment on that's what I'm saying, But that was just a quick thing. Now we're gonna get on to this review now. And hey guys, it's your boy Mark back with another video, here to give you my review of WWE SummerSlam 2018 pay-per-view review. This show got off the air like over an hour ago. I was sorting out, getting pictures, to show in this movie maker review, audio review of course, but there are pictures scattered throughout, which you guys will be seeing right now. If you guys want to know my star ratings for each match of this pay-per-view, they're in the description below. Alright, so if you want to know my star ratings, then the description is where you're at. But for those who are going to stick around for my whole audio review, detailing what happened tonight, then you guys can stay, and you guys are here to stay, so that's good. So SummerSlam, great show actually. The show was actually surprisingly great. There were like some stuff that looked like filler that we were really dreading, and I think WWE realized that, so they made those either short, or they had nice surprises for them, or made them entertaining in some sort of way. So yeah, SummerSlam was actually great. Better than last year's, better than 2016's as well. Probably the best, I'd say the best SummerSlam since SummerSlam 2015, easily. This show's actually pretty good. I'd say it was as great as it could have been, Besides, there was some BS, but, I think it's forgivable, I think looking back on it, years from now, it'll be all good, So this was the final SummerSlam pay-per-view with yours truly as a 19-year-old. Just a cool fact. So the final SummerSlam before I turned 20. Those are just fun things I like thinking about. So we're gonna get on to this review now, and there's already some reviews up because I was dealing with stuff for over an hour, but I did watch the whole show live, of course. So I'm gonna give my review for the show that happened tonight, and yeah. So we're going to review the pre-show matches first, of course. There are 3 pre-show matches, then we'll review the main card matches. So yeah, first pre-show match, we have Rusev and Lana versus Andrade, Cien, Almas, and Zelina, Vega. It was alright. It was just really just a fun little mixed tag match. It served its purpose. It did its job, and it was good for what it was, And it was cool seeing Andrade at SummerSlam. He hasn't been the best since coming to the main roster. I think the best that we'll ever see of him, remains in NXT. I already miss him there because he was so good in NXT. But he's, it's still nice to see him on a SummerSlam show, Zelina Vega, it was cool seeing her too. And Zelina actually won this match for her team with Andrade with the roll-up on Lana. People thought the roll-up was kind of messed up, and I don't really remember how it looked, honestly, but it was cool, They won, so I'm happy with that. Then we go into the second pre-show match, and we go into the WWE Cruiserweight Championship Match. We have Cedric Alexander defending against Drew Gulak. I really enjoyed this match. It was entertaining for what it was. You had Drew Gulak, just hammering onto Cedric Alexander throughout the whole match, basically, and it was cool stuff, And Cedric Alexander playing the good guy. Drew Gulak, I believe, is a heel, so he was playing the bad guy here. Cedric was, he was doing everything, to try and find their weak spot on Drew Gulak. There were tons of roll-ups in this match, but Cedric Alexander himself ultimately got the win with a roll-up. That's 2 roll-ups in a row, guys. So that's pretty crazy, and you won't believe it, but we're actually not done there, because we have the next match, and the final pre-show match of the night. We have the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship match. We have the B team, consisting of Curtis, Axel, and Bo Dallas, who are the champions, going in, of course, defending against the Revival, consisting of Scott Dawson and Dash Wilder. It was a cool match. It was fine for what it was. It was a weird ending, though. And it was, I liked it, though. It was pretty entertaining. I was rooting for the B team to win, personally, because I am a big fan of B team. I mean, I'm a big fan of Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas. They're both very underrated, in my opinion. So it's nice seeing them as champions. And, I really don't remember this match aside from that ending. The ending was pretty crazy and pretty awesome to me. So one of the Revival members had a roll-up pin on one of the B team members. I can't remember which exactly, but he had it for like several seconds, but the ref was distracted. Bo Dallas, I believe, knocked over them while they're still in the roll-up pin, and Curtis Axel got on top. That's what she said. And he was the one pinning. And it was 1, 2, 3. The B team retained. The match was pretty short. It was only like 6 minutes. But that ending was pretty cool to me. So, yeah. And that's three roll-up victories in a row. All on the pre-show. Literally every single pre-show match had a roll-up victory. I believe that's where the roll-up victories end tonight. But, yeah. But we're going to the main show now. Then we're going to the WWE Intercontinental Championship match. We have Dolph Ziggler defending the title against Seth freaking Rollins, who looked awesome. He was dressed up as Thanos, actually. From the GOAT movie, Avengers Infinity War. At least the GOAT movie this year. So that was cool seeing Seth Rollins in Thanos-inspired attire. And this match was great. There were a lot of awesome moments in this match. I'm probably going to forget some, but one that was notable was Dolph Ziggler doing the DDT on the apron. That was cool. You had Drew McIntyre in Dolph Ziggler's corner, and you had Dean Ambrose in Seth Rollins' corner. And you had Dean and Drew, just kind of staring at each other. Hey, you're not going to try something, are you? Like, Dean was making sure Drew wasn't trying anything. But Dolph and Seth, man, they had a great match. That awesome DDT spot, like I mentioned, Dolph onto Seth. I was actually legitimately worried for Seth for that moment. He's okay, though, which is awesome. And, yeah, that awesome, it was like a reverse suplex version of the Falcon Arrow. I'm not sure if I'm describing that correctly, but Seth did that to Dolph on the top rope. But the second part of the Falcon Arrow, when they went onto the mat, he kind of just did a side slam, like a reverse DDT side slam kind of thing. If that makes any sense. If you guys watch the show, you know what I'm talking about. That was another awesome spot. And there's probably other awesome spots that I'm forgetting personally. But there were some shenanigans with Drew trying to get involved. Drew taking out Dean at ringside. But Seth freaking Rollins curb stomps Dolph Ziggler. He actually gave him a little super kick at first. Then he did the curb stomp. Seth Rollins wins the Intercontinental title for the second time, bro. I'm so freaking happy, man. That's just awesome, man. Isn't it awesome? Seth winning the IC title for the second time. That's great, man. I love it. I love it so much. And I had a feeling he would win. And I was like, bruh, when he won, that was awesome stuff. That was awesome stuff. So yeah. So congratulations to Seth friggin' Rollins. Very happy about that. And then we go on to the next match. We have the WWE Smackdown Tag Team Championship match. We have the Bludgeon Brothers consisting of Erick Harper and Luke Harper. Luke Harper and Erick Rowan. Did I say Erick Harper? I'm sorry, Luke Harper and Erick Rowan defending against New Day, Big E and Xavier Woods. This match was actually really entertaining. It was just under 10 minutes, but it was getting intense. Like, the match just got better and more intense as it went on, guys. But the ending ruined it, alright? Erick Rowan just had to get a weapon out, because he knew that the New Day were about to freaking win that. But, you know, they're pussies about it. You know, Erick Rowan had to get that hammer thing out. Just ridiculous, man. But, it was still a really fun match for what it was. You know, it really got going near the end, man. Like, it really did. It was boiling. If this match went like 15 minutes, it would have been epic, man. Then with the next match, we have Braun Strowman's Money in the Bank contract on the line in a singles match against Kevin Owens. Now, a lot of people, including myself, thought Kevin Owens was somehow going to win this. If Braun Strowman had lost this match in any way, be it pinfall, which is extremely doubtful, be it submission, which is also extremely doubtful, DQ, or count out. If he lost like that in any way, Kevin Owens would win that contract. And we thought somehow Kevin Owens was going to get the win. But Braun, not only did Braun win and retain his briefcase, he destroyed Kevin Owens. It was an entertaining squash though. You know, as much as I'm a little teeny bit disappointed Kevin Owens didn't win it, it was an entertaining squash. You had Braun just bouldering him around the ring, and then he did a choke slam on the steel part, and then he did the power slam on the inside of the ring for the 1, 2, 3. Braun wins, and that's not the last we'll see of Braun tonight. I'll get on to that later. But next up, we have the triple threat match for the WWE SmackDown Women's Championship. We have Carmella defending against Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair. I really wasn't looking forward to this match. To me, this was like a filler random match. But, when it happened, it was actually really dang good. All three of these ladies gave great performances. Even Carmella had a pretty great performance in this match. Becky Lynch had a great performance, and of course, my girl, Charlotte Flair, had a great performance. You know, she's like my favorite women's wrestler of all time. She's the John Cena of women's wrestlers, bruh. It was a lot of fun. You had Charlotte and Becky turning on each other as soon as they went to hit each other, because going in, it was like, you know, friends with each other in a triple threat match, that type of story. Which has happened a million times, but that came into play. It was just a lot of fun. I can't recall any specific moments, honestly, in the match, except for, of course, there were breakups and stuff. Oh yeah, Charlotte did the corkscrew moonsault on the outside, just like at WrestleMania 33. She did it here tonight as well. That was awesome. And it was just good stuff. In the end, Becky Lynch had the disarm her on Carmella. Charlotte Flair came in, did the natural selection onto Becky Lynch for the 1, 2, 3. So Charlotte Flair is now a 7-time women's champion. That is just awesome. I was freaking out. I was happy about that. Of course, there were freaking marks on Twitter who were butthurt about it. But screw them, they can stay butthurt. And screw this crowd too. You know, because of what happened afterwards. Becky Lynch, it looked like she was, you know, going to show, you know, respect for her friend winning the title. But she snapped. Becky Lynch attacked Charlotte Flair, turned freaking heel. That was crazy. But the fans, they were being complete assholes. Just like people on Facebook have been complete assholes to me. The crowd were being complete assholes to Charlotte. They were literally chanting, "You deserve it," at her. If I was in like Ric Flair's position, I can't imagine how pissed off I would be if I was in his shoes right now. I just wanted to bring that up. But that was cool. That heel turn, and it was awesome for me, of course, to see Charlotte Flair as the new SmackDown Women's Champion. So yeah. Then we have the next match. We have the WWE Championship match with probably the two best wrestlers in TNA history. The two of the wrestlers who defined TNA. AJ Styles defending against Samoa Joe. This match was excellent, guys. This match, I was a bit scared going in. Besides that finish, which will lead to something even more epic, which I'll get onto later. AJ and Joe, this match was honestly everything I wanted it to be. It was so much fun. These two just had incredible chemistry. There were so many awesome spots. And this wasn't even the match of the night. This match was like my second best match of the night. But I'll get on to what was the match of the night later on. This match was awesome. You had Samoa Joe doing this awesome, really quick power slam into a pin cover. That was awesome. You had Samoa Joe kicking AJ off of the top turnbuckle. And I think they fought in the announce table area for a bit or something. I think something like that. It was just awesome. It was 22 minutes. So much fun. Just a dream come true. Seeing the two most popular wrestlers in TNA history fighting each other in a WWE ring for the WWE Championship at WWE SummerSlam. And it happened tonight on August 19th, 2018. And that was just awesome. It was awesome. I loved it. And I'm sorry, and when the match was getting near the end, Samoa Joe grabbed the microphone, because the whole feud was Samoa Joe insulting AJ Styles, and I've been watching, like, Smackdown. I saw this, like, I saw it in the commercials, I saw it in the video package, so I didn't watch Smackdown to get the whole feud, but Samoa Joe was basically insulting him, saying that you disappoint your wife and kids or whatever. And Samoa Joe was, because AJ Styles' wife was actually in the crowd, and Samoa Joe got the microphone and was like, I'll show you who daddy is, or something like that. And that was pretty brutal to say, but that really ticked off AJ Styles. He went over and attacked Samoa Joe. He got out a steel chair, attacked Samoa Joe, gets DQ'd. Like, I'm so over these DQ finishes. Like, but the match itself was pretty. It went long and it was awesome, and it looks like we'll be seeing AJ versus Joe inside Hell in a Cell, which is gonna be sick. Hell in a Cell next month on September 16th. That will be the final pay-per-view with yours truly as a 19-year-old, and the last pay-per-view before I turn 20. So that's awesome. Just a cool fact. I can't wait for my birthday and stuff, so I just wanted to mention that. So yeah. So AJ retains. Samoa Joe technically wins the match, but is there really anything to celebrate? Like, But aside from that, it was a great match, and now we're going on to the match of the freaking night. We have Daniel Bryan versus The Miz. This match was absolutely awesome. Ever since The Miz's 2016 promo where he went nuts on Daniel Bryan on Talking Smack, we have wanted this match. And tonight it finally happened, and it was everything that we all wanted it to be and more. It was counter after counter. It was a bit slow at first, and the crowd wasn't really into it, but the longer the match went on, the more epic it was, and just the more just awesome it was. Amazing counters. They were mocking each other. It was so much tension built up since that day, colliding finally tonight. It was just epic, awesome stuff. It was just epic. Just watch it for yourself, guys. It was incredible. You won't be disappointed, I promise you that. This match was amazing, and the ending was perfect. I really loved that ending. Maurice was actually at ringside with Monroe Sky, which was nice to see. And they fought out the crowd for a bit, and Maurice went over to Miz. Miz they ended up fighting where Maurice was, and Miz was talking to her for a bit. We couldn't see anything really, but when they got back to fighting, Daniel Bryan was trying to do a suicide dive, but Miz punched him in the head with something. Then I think he gave the thing that, never mind, I'll mention that later. Then he went into the ring, pinned Daniel Bryan, 1, 2, 3. Miz defeats Daniel Bryan in an epic match, man. In an epic finish. Then we went on to the replays, and we see that Maurice handed Miz brass knuckles. And that's what Miz used to punch Daniel Bryan. Then Miz went, I think, to give them back to Maurice. Went for the pin, 1, 2, 3. Miz defeats Daniel Bryan. What an awesome, epic match. Going in, I didn't mind whoever won this match, because I'm a big fan of both of them. But I think low-key, I wanted Miz to get the win more. Okay? Because I'm a huge fan of Miz, and I hate seeing people crap on him all the time. So that was kind of me. Him winning was like me saying F you to them. So that was awesome. Epic, awesome match. Match of the night. Stole the show. Easily Daniel Bryan's best match since returning. It was just awesome stuff. And this review was long, man. This review was long. I'm sorry. This review is over 20 minutes now, and we still got 4 matches to go. It was a long show, man, but I had a blast watching it, honestly. But now we got Finn Balor versus Baron Corbin. This was the match that I was like, that I and a lot of people were dreading, because it was like a filler match that we thought was going to go like 10 minutes. Baron Corbin comes out, and we're like, okay, let's just get this match over with. And then the lights go out, and Finn Balor returns as the Demon, bro. That was crazy. And it was a nice surprise, too. And when he got to the ring, Baron Corbin, he was like scared. He was scared, man. And he was like, no, I don't want to do this no more. But then the match had to start. Finn Balor beats the crap out of Corbin. Corbin, I think, tries to run, but, Finn catches up to him. Finn does a coup de grace to his neck. Then he does the drop kick. Then he does a normal coup de grace. 1, 2, 3. That's it. Finn Balor defeats Baron Corbin in a really cool squash. That was cool stuff. And it was cool seeing the Demon again. That was an awesome surprise. That was a nice surprise. And another fun squash, honestly. And it was good stuff. So, next up we have the WWE United States Championship match. We have Shinsuke Nakamura defending against Jeff Hardy. It was a good match. It's kind of a shame that this got the death spot. This was like the match that unfortunately had to be filler, especially considering you have 2 really high caliber wrestlers like Shinsuke Nakamura and Jeff Hardy. So that was cool. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm trying to focus. I'm trying to get this review done. So the start of this match was pretty funny. You had Shinsuke Nakamura mocking Jeff Hardy. Then Jeff Hardy mocked Shinsuke Nakamura. He was even doing the walk thing. And then he even did that come on thing. That was crack up, man. And these 2 had a match. And it was good stuff. Shinsuke Nakamura attempted a low blow, but Jeff Hardy dodged it. And Jeff Hardy was going for a swanton. Jeff Hardy lands the swanton, actually, but Shinsuke grabs the ropes. And then Jeff Hardy, they fight for a bit more. Jeff Hardy tries to do another swanton. Shinsuke Nakamura ended up moving to the apron. Jeff Hardy was on top of the he was, changing his aim to Shinsuke when he was lying on the apron. Jeff Hardy does the swanton bomb. He moves out of the way, though, and he lands on the apron. That was a sick spot. Then Jeff Hardy, then Then Shinsuke got back in the ring. They fight for a little bit more. Shinsuke Kinshasa Jeff Hardy. 1, 2, 3. Shinsuke Nakamura retains the US title in a fun match. Like I said, that unfortunately got the disc spot. But after that, we have the WWE Women's Championship match. We have Alexa Bliss defending against Ronda Rousey. It was a squash. This is like the third squash match tonight. There were 3 freaking squash matches tonight. That's crazy. 3 squash matches and 3 roll-up finishes in a row. This was another squash match. Ronda Rousey was arm-dragging the crap out of Alexa non-stop. Then she lands her submission hold in, and Alexa Bliss taps out. Ronda Rousey wins the WWE Raw Women's Championship. Great stuff, man. And the Bellas were at ringside. It was awesome seeing the Bella Twins, especially my girl Nikki Bella. I love Nikki Bella. And they all celebrated with Ronda Rousey and Natalya. Rest in peace, by the way, to Jim the Anvil Neidhart. I mean, yeah, I give props to Natalya for showing up tonight after that, and props to Jerry Lawler too. You know, poor dude lost his son, Grandmaster Sexay, I believe, Brian Christopher. Rest in peace. That was and Natalya herself. Those two I give props to for showing up to work. You know, that was. I mean, it must be hard for them right now, and you know, if I could make it so that their deaths never happened, I absolutely would. I would do that for a lot of people, you know. But yeah, but yeah, it was cool seeing Ronda Rousey win. I mean, I love Alexa, and I already miss her as champion, kind of, but I feel happy for Ronda Rousey still, you know. It was nice and sweet seeing her kiss her husband, you know, at ringside, so yeah. But now, after all those matches, we go on to the main event. We have the WWE Universal Championship match. We have Brock Lesnar defending against Roman Reigns. So Roman and Brock both come out, and they're being introduced by the announcer, of course. Sorry, I was just distracted by something. But that happens. I'm sorry. So they're both out. Then Braun Strowman, his music hits, and he gets into the ring, and I was like, is he gonna make it a triple threat match? Is he gonna cash in? But then he was like, I'm not gonna be a coward and make you guys not see me coming when you're both down, when either of you are down. So I'm standing right here, and I'm gonna cash in right afterwards. So that was a really cool announcement. Then the match between Brock and Roman starts, and Roman, the moment the bell rings, he's smashing away at Brock Lesnar, man. He does a trillion Superman punches to Brock Lesnar. He does a trillion spears to Brock Lesnar. Then after, I think, the third or fourth spear, Brock actually countered it into a headlock, but Roman got out of it. And they're all looking at, especially Brock. Brock just had his eyes on Braun Strowman. And then Brock actually got out a chair. He attacked Braun Strowman. He even attacked him with his own briefcase. He F5'd him on the outside. Then he threw Braun's briefcase like halfway around the world. Obviously, that's an exaggeration. But he threw it like all the way to the stage area. Then he got back in. He was trying to bring the chair with him so that he could retain the title by DQ. But Roman Reigns does another spear, and the chair just flopped everywhere. Roman Reigns does the pin on Brock Lesnar. 1, 2, 3. Roman Reigns defeats Brock Lesnar, wins the Universal Championship, and finally ends Brock Lesnar's Universal Championship reign. 504 days. Holy crap. I mean, and the show ended with Roman holding that championship up high. And, because of Brock attacking him and throwing his briefcase around the world, Braun Strowman did not have the opportunity to cash in. So, but I'm happy that I wish this match had been Brock versus Seth Rollins, with Seth Rollins winning. But it's fun. It's awesome seeing the Universal title back on to being defended every week now. Finally, with a full timer, at least, at least. So, yeah. But yeah. So that was that, and great show. A lot of awesome surprises, and yet a handful of awesome matches tonight. Well, maybe not a handful, yet 3 absolutely awesome matches, and yet other fun stuff on the show, and other surprises, more accurate. Match of the night, Bryan Miz, followed by AJ Joe. Third best match of the night would be Dolph versus Seth. Those 3 matches, best of the night, hands down. And it's fun, and it's awesome seeing that reign, the Universal title reign, finally end. I reviewed every single match of that reign that obviously was on a pay-per-view, and it's finally over. So, yeah. So that's my review of SummerSlam, guys. Hope you enjoyed. 30 minutes long. Holy crap. So yeah, that's my review, guys, and I hope you enjoyed. Peace out, and I'll see you guys probably for. I might get onto my Life is Strange playthrough series, but other than that, I got a review the All In pay-per-view. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.